Hi, my name is Howard Sussman, and we're here at Dancing with the Stars 20th anniversary with Deadline. Well, my job title is costume supervisor, and my responsibilities are overseeing all aspects of the costume department. So I budget, I schedule, I pay the bills, I hire the people. And just in the schedule of our show being fast-paced week to week, it's just making sure that everything is ready at the time needed for a live show.
How many costumes do you end up averaging every season?
Over 1,000, because each show, depending on dances and number of people in each performance, any dance can have up to 15 or 20 costumes, and about 100, 120 a week times 10 or 11 weeks. So over 1,000 a season for sure.
Is anything repurposed?
Not for the celebrity and their professional partner. Those are always custom made in the week-to-week basis. We do have a stock in a warehouse out back in the event that at the last minute a couple of troupe members are added to a number, or some things go on tour sometimes, but for the most part everything is custom made in a week-to-week time frame.
What is the most requested feature about costumes? What do the people want the most?
Well, everyone wants to be skinny. And because everything has to be danceable, everything is built on four-way stretch, or the fabrics themselves are innately stretchable. And then the embellishments of feathers and rhinestones and different trims get put on, in multiple fittings that happen throughout the week. But it's really the danceability of it, and that it's true to the form of the dance style. So if it's a tango, it's very different than a salsa dress. And the men wear suits for waltz, and they wouldn't for samba. So the dance often dictates very much of the elements of the costume itself. The professional dancers especially are sticklers for traditional ways of wearing. What they wear has to speak to the dance that they're dancing. And so there'll be times when we get creative input from producers, and it's not a danceable silhouette, so that my two costume designers, Daniela and Steven, work with the talent to sort of modify it to make sure that it is danceable and true to the dance style at the same time. So it's a challenge every week, and everybody's body is different, and everybody's what they want to exploit is different. So yeah. I think it's gotten sexier over time. A few seasons back, the girls' shorts underneath their dress all were square cut and complete coverage, and nowadays they're more bathing suit inspired, and more length of leg is shown. And I think that there's a lot of fashion elements that are traded off between our dance clothes and the fashion world. We get inspiration from them. I think I see a lot of things that we have done, we see later on the runway of some designers. So yeah, I think it's a give and take. We get inspiration in a lot of different places. Well, certainly we always start out with a conversation about, I hate my body part, and so we're not going to, exploit it if they don't want it shown. But the creative process is from the production design team, production design, and producers come up with the dance, the style that they're going to be dancing, the song they're dancing to, and the celebrity and the partner have input in all areas, but by the time they get to us and the costume portion of it, it's already been dictated by producers and my costume designers. Well, I would like to say that in 20 years, 34 seasons, and thousands of costumes, the fact that there's one or two mentions of a wardrobe malfunction, yes, I want to die inside. Those are my two least favorite words in the vocabulary of the show, is a wardrobe malfunction, because they simply don't happen. I mean, there's another one I would talk about, but I don't want to. So
the Fringe pants, they're so special for me, but do you try to trot them out sparingly?
Yes.
Why?
Because too much of anything is too much. They have to be used sparingly, and then if everybody did it, it wouldn't be special. The costume department is a village of people, from two amazing costume designers and their assistants to shoppers and beaters and sewers and tailors and dressers. And it's just, I oversee 25 people, and it's an incredible honor to have this position. So I just wanted to say that.
And they're fast too, aren't they?
Well, every week. I mean, it's a 5-day turnaround. My department works 7 days a week, whether they're shopping or designing or sewing or dressing and fitting. So it's always something going on. We're one of the only departments that works that way on the show, 7 days a week. But yeah, it's nonstop for the run of the show and totally worth it because we get to see our creative input and output within the week. And yeah, like you said, people watch for the costumes. So